Namaste, everybody, honorable people, all of you. Namaste from Kushma Parvat. I am Dev Sarma Pavel. Parvat nailed a chair, and today I am presenting a video uh, after the completion of our Canvas 11 weeks studies. This is the final project. I know so. So the topic of my presentation, my creation is outing joys of learning. Our plan for an outing was fixed for the last week of Chaitra, the second week of April in 2017. It was a trekking and traveling to Panchase Hill at the west-north border of Pokhara Kaski. It's about 40 kilometers from Kusma and 25 kilometers from Pokhara. 15 students of class 12, 3 teachers and chairperson of Teacher Parents Association PTA were the participants in the outing. It was today's outing. We stayed in a homestay in Chilpe. We reached there after an hour's travel and 2 hours walking through hilly trail. I had already made a plan to encourage them to speak in English. I had talked to a few students to make conversations, commentaries, utterances, and videos in English. I had given them some words, phrases, utterances to use in suitable context. They began to use different vocabs on the way. Even some shy students began to say, "Hello, how are you feeling?" Others replied, "Fine, really exciting and turbulent." Some began to ask, "How far is Chitri? I'm tired and exhausted now." I had planned to give some reward-based commentaries, narration reports. Some began to ask the names of different plants, ancient trees, chestnuts, etc. Whoever they knew exploded immediately. We reached at the homestay in the evening. We were welcomed heartily. Some students began to talk to the host even in English. Among the hosts, two were teachers at primary level. That was a benefit for teachers and students. There was a cultural show and singing, dancing after having dinner, some cracked jokes. Next morning, we headed to Panchase Hill. About 4 hours of walking, we saw different hills and morning scenes. I began to describe, look, the golden sun is climbing above the hills and mountains. Snow-clad mountains are like white teeth. A student named Sundar opened his camera and began to take videos. He began to interview teachers and friends. As we were walking, Juka leads, which we call leads, began to stick on our foot and legs. One student cried. Another said, "This is not a tiger." Another said, "There are leeches," added. "Leeches are hungry and ready to suck our blood." The bites swell and go up to their lives. They do no harm. Laughter exploded. This is the top Panchase Hill where we had to go. It was the destination. A panoramic view can be seen from this place. Very nice scenic beauties can be observed, mountains, basins, etc. On the way, they frequently asked, "How far is hilltop?" Some said it was coming soon. "Walk patiently. Shall I carry you for 5 steps?" When we climbed up the hill, we could see wide ranges of mountains, hills, river basins, plains, wind-swept ridges, and gorges. Under the cool clouds, we breathed cold air and fresh air. One said, "This is heaven," which we had seen in movies. Another began to make video commentary. We took lunch there and returned back. Our legs were shivering and they were aching painfully. We came back to our hometown in the next In the evening next day, after 2 days, they wrote reports and presented in the class. Some presented orally. Trekking, outing, and travels give us better opportunities to learn about lives, geography, places, ecology, and the more is to learn language in context. Such activities lower affective filters and enhance emotional engagement. Students learned at the time, students learned a lot than I had taught them in weeks. They learned in today's time. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.